The Dallas Cowboys select the Dallas Cowboys select Dallas Cowboys select the Dallas Cowboys select
Well. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is okay. It is nasty outside. I had plans to go outside and get some stuff done. Primetime Phil's in the house. There he is. Everybody say hello. Look at Prime at work running shit. Look at him. He's in an elevator. I reached out. I'm like, hey, you home?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. You sound pretty good for being in an elevator.
For being stuck in an elevator? Yeah.
Oh, you're stuck in an elevator?
Yeah, I'm stuck in an elevator.
Oh, I thought you were like... Oh, my God. Phil's stuck in an elevator in South Florida.
Yeah, I've been stuck in there for like 15 minutes now.
Oh, my God. I know you put on some weight, but come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I heard doom, doom. I'm like,
What's up? Well, I'm glad I got Phil on here for even just a few minutes. Obviously, I was going to do a stream, but then I got blowed up by Vinny and Ultra texting me. Joe Milton III, just a real quick rundown before we get the quarterback's opinion of him. He was drafted last year, round 6, pick 17 of the 6th round. He's a big boy, Phil, 6'5", 235. He's from Florida. He's from Pahokee, Florida, but he went to Tennessee. And what's your opinion on Joe Milton III?
I remember him coming out in the draft, and he just had a cannon of an arm, just launching ones, and you're just like, oh man, whoever picks him up is going to have a really good future quarterback. And you know, I know watching the film, I wasn't discouraged by his decision making and stuff like that. So he was a very high prospect coming out. So the fact that when we heard about the possibility of getting him, I was like, man, that's gonna be hard because Patriots are probably not gonna just want to get rid of a young quarterback talent unless you got a 3rd or a 4th. But man, they gave up a lot more than that. I mean, a 5th, obviously at the trade in, they got a 6th, they used a 6th, they got a 5th, so good for them. But at the same time, it's not there's not that pressure like a Trey Lance. Oh, let's get him in there right now. But at least there's prospects that you about. Hey, if Dak goes down, at least we have a mobile quarterback that can continue the offense.
Yeah. Now, my next question would be: now he was drafted in the 6th round. Where would he go if he was in this year's draft, Phil? Because this year's draft quarterback is horrible. Bad quarterback draft. Yeah, we're trying to find the diamond in the rough here, but
Yeah, I would put him in the 3rd or so.
yeah, he would be a 3rd round. He would be he would be probably ahead of Quinn Ewers. He would be, I mean, like we're talking a guy who, and I'm going to dig into the stats because I don't really know what he did last year, but he looked pretty darn good at times for a young guy. Again,
he has the poise. He has poise in the pocket.
he's a young man, everybody. It's year number 2 of a 4-year, $4.2 million deal. It is a steal. We gave up a 5th. Now I'm trying to find out exactly. Phil's hearing it was our comp 5. Either way, that still leaves us with 2 5s, but we got a 7. So now we got 2 5s, 2 6s, and 2 7s. We still don't have a 4. So if we wanted a 4,
but at least you didn't lose anything by getting a good prospect. Let's be real, man. I'm not saying he's better than Cooper Rush. I'm not saying he's better than Trey Lance, but the prospect is way better than Cooper Rush.
I'm
and the
saying
prospect
he's better than Trey Lance.
It's easy to say that. I haven't seen him in our offense yet.
I'm just saying, my mind tells me I did see him play a little bit last year. Now, again, we're talking about a backup, a quarterback. That's what we're talking about. But if you have an injury with an often injured quarterback, this was a guy that I'm like, man, if you're going to have to give up a 3rd round pick, Phil, I know what we need. So I don't want to give up a 3rd, but a 5th, and we're getting a 7th. Yes, please. I'm good. I'm fine.
I think I would even been fine with giving up the 3rd, in general. But don't get me wrong. I know people are going to argue against me.
But it's a young guy. It's not like we're giving up a 3rd for an old guy, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's still a guy that's within his rookie contract, everything. So, yeah, definitely. I love the prospect. I liked his name. I didn't want to drop too much. It's one of those ones where you hear the name and you're like, well, I really hope that would be nice, but I don't want to spread too much just in case it's not, So, yeah, no, I was very happy to see it. I had to jump on NFL.com to make sure it was real. And I was like, well, this isn't one of those April Fools, still left over, So, no, that was good to see.
So my question is, does that mean we're not taking a young quarterback?
No, I don't think anything does. Every free agency did was allow you to pick the best player available. And I'm not saying you go in and start next week or whatever, but you at least have a roster. You always want more stars and everything, but now you're putting yourself in a situation where you can do best player available. You have a good prospect and a backup that you don't need to go out there and get, if he doesn't go top 10, a 2nd round Jackson Dart or one of those guys, or you don't feel like, oh, I gotta give up a draft capital in order to jump in front of somebody.
I like what Phil's saying here, because now you take, if a player is there, like if you're sitting there, let's say round 3, Phil, let's just say round 3, you're sitting there and you kind of got wiped out, but you still really like a young quarterback, you can still take him. But now if a round 3, which there's going to be plenty of players that they like, if there's a guy you really love, now you have Joe Milton. You don't have to reach for a quarterback that, again, we're all reaching.
Well, let's be real. You don't want your backup quarterback to be a rookie, and if you at least get somebody with a year or 2 experience, that's obviously ideal. First year, your starter is obviously your veteran, your main guy. Your backup is your veteran that has at least some kind of NFL experience and knows how to do it. And then your 3rd one can easily be a rookie. So I think you're setting it up very nicely to add that rookie quarterback and have some guys in front of him.
Yeah, Jimbo, we lost our comp 5 supposedly, so we still got 2 5s.
We'll see if that's true. Yeah.
I don't know that that's true because it doesn't seem right, but whatever. We lost a 5. But we got a 7th back. So now we got 2 5s, 2 6s, and 2 7s, I believe. Maybe 3 7s. I lose track.
Maybe 3 7s.
I think it's 3 7s. I think it's 3 7s. So
I remember a 30 and a 49.
Yeah, so again, Dallas it is what it is. Nobody's saying nothing other than it's It's probably the
Good
best
stuff.
backup we've had since the
Well, the
Red
value's
Rifle.
there too. The value of the trade is there immediately instead of going, shit, did we just give up everything in order to do this thing again? Like, yeah. So you don't have that feeling.
I would say this guy is not quite as athletic and as Milrow, but what a way
But he's
better.
way more athletic than
Yeah.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah. So that's what you're talking about. At Milrow, at least you've seen this guy. Actually, I want to see if he won any games in the NFL. Do we know?
I remember him playing. I don't really remember. I don't remember
Let's
too
see
much.
here.
I think it might if it's Splash of preseason or if it's
Yeah.
whatever. I do remember him playing some.
Yeah. I'd have to research that. Let me see. Joe Milton. So how long are you stuck there?
I have no idea, man.
Let's see here. Joe Milton pro stats, New England quarterback. Okay, so okay. He was 22 for 29, 241 yards and a touchdown. No INTs. So he had a 75.9 completion percentage, 111 a quarterback rating in the one game that he played. He played versus Buffalo September 5th. So I guess he played in the opener and got the win last year. Or I don't know if that was preseason. Maybe that was it says Sunday 1-5. Oh no, that's sorry, not 1-5, but that's January 5th. So I guess towards the end of the year, maybe the last game of the year. I'm not real positive. I'd have to look that up. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah, 23-16. So they lost the game. No, they beat Buffalo. New England Patriots concluded a bitter season. Yes, so he closed out the season last year. So yes, we got to keep that in mind.
And Buffalo was trying to win. Buffalo was trying to win because they were trying to get better positioning.
Okay, so but I don't know that they were.
If I remember
because
correctly, maybe that's not right. I don't know.
No, I don't believe it was because Trubisky played for Buffalo.
Okay. So they weren't trying to win it. Yeah.
It was a non-competitive game. Let's keep that in mind. 23-16, but the stats, that's all I'm saying. Like the stats were decent. That's all we could go by. So it's a good upside move. So I'm excited to have another quarterback in the fold going into the draft. Will Greer will. I think.
Oh yeah, forget about Will Greer. Damn, I keep going.
Well, I mean, like, you really do need 4 though, because you need one. Like, you need one for the practice. I mean, basically, you can carry 3 on NFL Sundays.
Yeah,
so, and then you
true.
could have one. So I would say 4 is a good. So, it was against Bill's backups, Dave. Yes, that's his only chance.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like a preseason
Anthony
game.
Richardson lead
Kind of like
commander,
preseason.
so
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson would be a good backup. So
No, he wouldn't be.
I like Anthony Richardson. He's just a
He would be okay. You know what Anthony Richardson reminds me of? Like remember any given Sunday when the main guy went down and the guy came out the bench and then he got hurt right as soon as he came off the bench. And be like, what the hell did he do? Fall off the bench?
Right.
Like that's how I feel about Richardson. He's hurt because he can't slide, man. Quit putting your freaking head down. You're not a running back, dude.
Now, do they know that you're in the elevator, hopefully?
Yeah.
So what do they do?
Yeah.
Maybe they're tired of Phil's shit and they're just locking you down. They're like,
they know
I'm
I'm
in the
in
elevator
there
for a while.
I was like, this is the way I get this game.
What you need to do, Phil, is show people, like when we're live one day.
Supposed to have a meeting at 1 and a meeting at 2.
Well, what you need to do one day is go live and you can give me like after you do like a setup for one of your shows. You know what I mean? And then just show everybody what you do because they have no, it actually looks really cool. I was stuck in an elevator Clemente with a bunch of people. So, yeah. But anyway, let's go back to the chat.
At least I'm by myself. I think that's the problem.
Well, I guess we're here with you. Vinny Hagen's in the house. Logan Motorsports. What's up, Logan? Joe DeMasi. Susanna from Philippines is checking in. Asia Robertson, how are you? Randy Crow, what's up, Randy?
Oh,
We got Drew. What's got Drew? Oscar Perini. Jimbo's in the house. What's up, Jimbo? Drew's in the house. I think I said Drew. Yeah, we got a little crowd. You got Freddie Trejo, Danny's brother, is in the house. Who else we got going? Joe DeMasi. Aisha Robertson, I think I said her name. Brandon Butler, what's up, Brandon? Clemente. So again, lead commander is already crapping on the move, saying Joe Milton equals Anthony Richardson. Well, then that was a good trade. Then Anthony Richardson, I like Anthony Richardson. He's won games in the NFL. We're talking about a backup
yeah, I
quarterback.
was saying. I think the only thing bad about Anthony Richardson is he
Jeff
can't stay
Lee.
healthy. So I mean, like,
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Here you go, Walker Wade, garbage trade. This guy ain't Joe Montana. Yeah, here we go. Another.
there you go.
There we go, Wade.
You need to start
It gets
rooting for the
old, man, a
Dallas
little bit.
Desperados or something, dude. Like he's
Yeah,
on the
go
wrong
watch
Dallas
UFL, bro. Joe Milton hasn't even played an NFL game. 6'5". You don't even know him from a bag of peanuts, and you're shitting on him. But hey, that's all right. That's what you do, right, Wade? Shit on everything Cowboys these days. I swear you're an Eagle fan. Dak's chronic ankle problems. What's going on? How are you? Thanks for joining the show. Yeah, here comes Mr. Optimistic. Yeah, your buddy. And again, all we're talking about is a backup quarterback, everybody. We're not talking about the next coming to Joe Montana or Joe Montana. You know, we're just talking about a backup quarterback who can come in and hopefully win you games in a pinch. So, again, calm down. I like the measurables. We'll get, obviously, yeah, you shit on everything, especially after Golden Corral. Nice one, Wade. Nice one. Short dogs in the house. What's going on? Yeah, the Eagle fans love Wade. That's why he said. I think he should just wear green, man. Yes, he is Brian's closet Birds fan. Vinny, I think he is. I think Wade, I mean, he loves Golden Corral. And there's a lot of Golden Corrals around here. So I believe he might be a Birds fan. For his ceiling, it's not a bad trade. Yeah, we the ones. We're not saying anything more than a backup quarterback. You don't know who Milton is?
At least I look at him and go, okay, could he be a potential starter? I think there's a percentage in there.
What's up,
So
Daniel?
at least I don't look at, I
Chris
never look
May?
at Cooper Rush going, oh, percentage, he's a possible starter.
Yeah.
No.
That's all we could ask for. I mean, again, it doesn't matter what we do. I don't know who we could get it.
We can be negative or positive. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, again, it doesn't matter. Joe Milton is he needs development, and that's fine.
Well, that's why he was drafted in the 6th. I mean,
Yeah,
you got the arm cannon and everything. You just need to teach him everything else.
Yep. Exactly. I would say, I mean, after 1 year of Jalen Hurts, you would have been saying the same thing. All right. So again, just let the dude, he get in here and see. I know one thing. He's going to be looking down on Dak. Dak better be in good shape. So he's a young, developing quarterback that they have a shot of developing. So that's all that really matters. It really don't. Again, look, these fans are going to crap on anything, so it's not surprising. So I'm really waiting for the compensation, though, Phil. Really waiting on it because that does make a difference. Because
I would like to know as well too.
Let's. I don't know. I doubt. Yeah, none of the mock draft simulators are updated. So
and it takes them a day or two before.
So I'm just looking at picks here because here's the deal: we got 12, 44, 76, but our 5th round is 149. That's a big difference from trading 171 or 174.
Yeah.
So
that's our next pick after that 3rd rounder. I mean, that's a big gap of time.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not 149, people. If it's 149, knowing we don't have a 4th,
I would think it'd be one of the 170s.
Yeah, give him 171. That's what I'm hoping, but I find it hard to believe. And we got a 7th, so just curious how many 7th round picks they had. Let me look here. Let's see. New England Patriots. Let's see. New England Patriots, they had 220 and 217, 220, and 238. So I got to pull up my draft chart here. Let's see. Just kind of trying to figure this out here. All right, there it is. Trade chart. Let's look at it. I'll blow it up so I can actually read this damn thing. Looks like what did I say? They have 217, 220, and 238. So they're all 7th round picks. So
I'm getting a call. Hold on. It might break away.
all right, okay. But anyway, yes. Hamid, what's up, my man? So we'll see. I'm hoping it's not 149 that we gave up. So that's all I care about. As long as it's not 149. I have a feeling it was, but we'll see. I'm waiting. If anybody finds out the details of the Joe Milton trade, let me know. Hit the like button. Thanks, Rolo. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I was going to do a lunchtime chat. I just went a little earlier. You got Chris Johnson.
That was my job asking me, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Dude, nobody's talking to me. Nobody's doing anything, man. Like, what the hell's going on?"
What'd they say?
Get me out of this fucking elevator.
Yeah. Are you okay? I need sustenance. You slide something under the. Nah, man, you could use a few hours. You'll be all right. Meanwhile, they're probably scary and trying to get their work done, so you don't freak out. Keep them in there.
I got meetings I'm supposed to go to. I was gonna go get lunch, but shit.
Nah, you just screwed up your lunch.
Yep.
Yeah, Logan, they don't get too specific. Normally, you got to go online to figure it out. Maybe the Athletic, they normally take pride in their job. Here we go. Well, I'm serious. I always go there.
Sure.
I always go for them. I'm already subscribed. What's going on here?
Gotta relog in sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know which email I used, but actually, I'm going to do this. Log in. Really? I'll continue.
I hear a lot of movement on the elevator, but I don't think it's my elevator.
All right, we are in, everybody. We are in. Let's see if they give me the. Normally, they give me the details. So, let's see. Nope. I don't see. Let me click on it. Yeah, there is a story. All right. It's a move that adds intrigue and depth behind Dak Prescott. The Dallas Cowboys are acquiring second-year quarterback Joe Milton III from New England. Dallas is sending a 5th in return for Milton and a 7th. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Milton is only 25 years old. Adds upside to the Cowboys depth chart that only included Prescott and journeyman Will Greer. And another move, It's another move for Dallas to take a shot on a quarterback with a high ceiling after trading for Trey Lance in 2023, having him for 2 seasons. I do remember Milton to Tennessee and his cannon of an arm, but accuracy issues. So we'll see what development, just remember and relax, everybody. I'm not comparing him to this. I shouldn't even say it because you trolls are going to say what you're going to say, but that was the Josh Allen thing. He had a cannon of an arm, but could he control his arm? So we'll see if he can do anything. I like the move. Go ahead.
Oh. I heard a sound.
Dude, this is the second time in 3 years the Cowboys.
Either we're gonna get this live on broadcast, my death, or
No, stop. What floor are you at? It's not that big of a hotel.
Yeah, it's a big fucking hotel. What are you talking about? It's got like 9
5 floors. You'll be fine.
9 floors and such shit.
Yeah, but
I'm
where
on
are
floor
you
3,
now?
though. I'm on 3.
Yeah, so you might have a sprained ankle or something. You'll be fine. You might be
I need a
concussed.
backiotomy.
You may be concussed. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't get specific, so you're gonna have to wait on the. Everybody's doing the same thing. What did they give? Please make it be one of the comp picks. I don't think it is though. If I had to, if I had to guess, I wouldn't think it would be. But we shall see. Everybody's breaking it on X, but nobody's got none of the friggin' details. All right, Cole's Cowboys.
Yeah,
What are the details? So, who's Drew says who's our quarterback coach? So, let's see. Yeah, nobody's really saying Dallas Cowboys are traded for Joe Milton. Let's see. Oh, that's Elon. Yeah, so stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned. We'll let you know what it is. If anybody knows. They said it was a comp pick. I know. I keep hearing that. So that would be if it's a comp pick, and we probably got. Here comes Mr. Negative. We probably got their late comp pick too. So that's fine.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Just think, sometimes it's better to draft a guy that you really like than like in the 7th than have to be in a bidding war for a guy. You getting out? Okay. He's on the phone. What's up, Wade?
What's up?
How are you, man?
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I
gotta
see
man.
if I can get out of this elevator.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you. Thank you. See ya. Phil's gone.
Right.
Phil was stuck in an elevator in South Florida.
Going to a chiropractor right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
To go get readjusted?
Back.
Oh,
Having
jeez.
some back issues.
That sucks.
Too much driving. Too many lot lizards.
Well, it's either one or the other.
Both.
Fresh from the arms of a lot lizard Wade, says the chat. Let me turn the light up a little bit. It's a little dark in here. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm trying to find the compensation for our new backup quarterback. So, I know it's a 5th and we're getting a 7th, but I'm hearing it's our comp 5, which that would be great. So, that would be great, everybody. That would be great.
No, hopefully. No. I'm just saying, look, my Cowboys make the trade. It's fine. I hope this guy is really good and he fucking takes Dak's job.
Do me a favor, like when you're done and you have time, just go check out some Joe Milton highlights from the University of Tennessee. He did play in the one game last. Yeah, he did play in the one game last year. I'm watching. Here you go. I'm watching him right now do a backflip after scoring a touchdown last year. He's 6'5", 240 with a cannon arm, and he's very agile. He literally did a backflip. Dak would probably land on his ass if he tried to do a backflip. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's pretty big for a quarterback. 6'5", 240. That's
Yeah. He's a big boy. So, again, I like the upside. Again, it's a backup quarterback for now until he's not the backup. And I'd rather have a young...
Dak was an unknown backup till everyone got hurt.
Right, exactly. That's why it cracks me up and everybody's saying, everybody, non-Cowboy fans are...
Tony Romo was an unknown till pretty much he just kind of came out of nowhere.
More importantly, the question is, Wade and Big D, I see Big D's in the house, how high would he go this year? He went in the 6th round last year. This draft for quarterbacks is ass. It's horrible. So
yeah.
Maybe he goes, like Phil says, maybe he goes in the 3rd round. So, it'll be interesting. That's all. I'm happy we got somebody, not a rookie that's overwhelmed. This guy's already played a game in the league, albeit against, he played the last game of the year where he beat Buffalo in a meaningless game. I love the athleticism, and I love that he's only in year number 2, Phil, in his rookie deal, under a new coaching scheme.
Yeah, Dak's age or number. I don't care what anyone says.
I like how Wade just turns it to, yeah, Dak's done now.
Dak's
is
days
done.
are numbered. No,
Turn
yeah,
out the
he's
light.
getting to the end.
Yeah.
He's one catastrophic injury away from being benched and being thrown to the wayside.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's how the NFL is. Not for long. Best ability is availability. And,
yep.
You can't last in the league. They're going to find someone to replace you. That's just how it is, unfortunately.
I agree with you. It's absolutely the way it is. Let's see. Cowboys get former Tennessee football. Yeah, just look him up when you get a chance. Joe Milton in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I like it. Again, I don't know. I just like competition for Dak. This is going to be bigger. He's bigger. He's faster. Stronger arm. You know, that's the thing. Dak will be the starter, but I'm just saying, at least you know that. I mean, that was the case last year, right? I don't know that Lance had a stronger arm, did he? Maybe he did. Did Lance have a stronger arm than Dak?
What the young man needs to be equipping himself with is quarterback IQ. You got the athletic ability, you got the arm, and now he needs to equip himself with the IQ and the poise. That's what made Tom Brady so good, is that his IQ and poise was through the roof.
Let me see here.
He may not have had the athletic ability, but man, that quarterback, that's what you want, is a smart quarterback.
Let's see here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go. I'm just going to share this. I'll probably get copyrighted, so I'll have to go back and delete this, but there you go. Maybe I'll do this. There's a little bit of Joe Milton right here. Running for his life. Throwing across his body. That's Joe Milton, people. This is, again, you're going up against the NFL. This is Joe Milton right here. I'm just showing people highlights. I'll have to go back and cut this out, but there you go, Joe Milton. He's standing in the pocket. He's got a little happy feet, but he's resetting his feet. All right, just let it play, Matty Dubs. He's got a lot of subscribers, but he's got 151,000 subscribers, but only 348 views. Okay. Am I already getting an alert? Oh, no. There he goes. Just play the damn thing. Then again, he can't show NFL tape and be monetized. So this guy's probably not monetized. Yeah, that's the same play over and over. So anyway, so that's it. That's the that's the news. So I want smart and athletic QB on Aaron Rodgers. Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Let's see. How's the ribs, Wade? He's not eating ribs. He's going to a chiropractor. What did we give up for him? Dustin Roberts, supposedly one of our comp 5s, and we got a 7 in return. So they get a bottom of the round 5. We get a bottom of the round 7. That's what it looks like. Joe Damasio says, how's the road, Wade? Road's off. Wade's off today, right? Or did you?
Yep, I'm off. Filed taxes and going to the chiropractor, going to the dentist, knocking shit out. Wade's not a slacker. He got to get shit done.
Okay,
maybe I'll go to Golden Corral for lunch.
I got the trade details per Primetime Phil. I do have Phil's channel pinned up at the top here. We're going to be doing a lot for the draft. Some more specifics. The Cowboys are trading 171, not 149. So that's good news. 171 to the Patriots for 217. So that's their best. Let me see. I believe that's their best 7th round pick. Very good. So, and let me ask him if he's out of the elevator. Yeah. So let's see. 171 is not, well, yeah, you figure we had 149. I'm going to pull it up now. I'm going to pull up our draft picks. So let's see. We'll do this. And we will do that. We'll do this. And we'll do that. I'll pause it. Okay. Yeah, the Patriots had 217, 220, and 238. We got their highest of the 7th round draft picks. Phil is officially out. Phil's out of the elevator. He's safe. So we got 217. Dallas got, let's see here. Like I said, we had 149, 171, and 174. So we still have 149 and 174. And now we got 204, 211, 217, 239, and 247. So, again, I heard something about Embiid that he had some sort of surgery. Is Wade, he's looking for lot lizards for a 2-for-1 special. So, there you go. Wade, there, you know.
Wade only looks for the most beautiful Latina women.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna. I mean, listen, ojos locos, we know all about.
I have had some really ugly lot lizards knock on my truck door every once in a while. That man,
You open the door, take a whiff, and if you don't, and if all is
roll
well,
down the window. I roll down the window and I say, "Here's $5. Leave me the fuck alone."
Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh God, yeah. So what exactly happened with the Sixers? Thanks, Tommy T. 171 is a comp, and 217 is first pick. Yeah, oh, it's the first pick in the 7th round. Okay, so there you go, Tommy T. So thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Tommy T. And the Washington Commandos are in the house. Aisha, Drew, you heard about Embiid. What is about? Yeah, like I heard something, but what is it? He's gonna make a full recovery. Just explain what it is. But we got the man, the myth here, Thomas Garrett, who's on scene from where Joe Milton played his college ball. Please give us a scouting report on one Joe Milton III, 25-year-old, year 2 of his NFL career. Go ahead.
Well, Brian, like I told you a couple of weeks ago, Joe Milton got a rocket up arm and throw the ball 85 yards. He started his college career in Michigan. And he transferred to UT, in 2023, and he led UT in the Orange Bowl, led them in the Orange Bowl win over Michigan, and
we're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody! Woo! Come on! We're streaking.
I'm not going to sit and say that, I'm not going to sit and say that, we're okay and all this and that. But, all I'm going to say is, got a young quarterback.
Yeah.
Got a hell of an arm.
Yeah, that's all. That's all we do, right? That's all. He's a 25-year-old guy. He's young, year 2. He's got the first rookie year in the NFL out. He actually played in the one game at the end of the year. Athletic. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how anybody can be upset with this. It's a backup quarterback, everybody. Right. It's a backup quarterback. Right. It's better than getting a rookie. He is a rookie. He's 25 years old. There are quarterbacks in this draft who are older than him.
Yeah, technically he's still a rookie.
Yeah, he's still a rookie. But he's gotten a year with the NFL conditioning, and he's been through a program. So, my question for you, Thomas, is where would he go this year's draft? He went 6th round last year in a lot better quarterback draft. He would
Who, Joe
probably go a
Milton?
lot higher. Yeah, he would probably go a lot higher this year if he was coming
I
out.
think he would probably go about. I think he probably go about fourth or fifth.
Yeah. Still, you
Just
think?
my crazy guess.
Well, Phil said round 3. So, I could see it. I mean, I could see it. I like
Hey,
the
you
trade.
want to really get the competition in? Bring in the Texas quarterback that just graduated.
Well-
Bring his ass in.
Well, I'm on board with that. If he's there, but we'd have to take him higher than probably where I'd feel comfortable. But they love him, so why not, man? Put all the pressure on number 4. Put all the
on
pressure.
Dak.
Yep.
Get that damn Super Bowl, Dak. Get it done or get the fuck out.
Yeah, baby.
That's
the
all I
passion.
care about is the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl. That's all I give a shit about.
I know.
If you can't do that, see you later. Ain't got nothing for you.
Yeah. Well, listen, to my Sixers fans, this year they're actually tanking on purpose. Maxi's been out, Embiid's been out, Paul George has been out. Now, I will say, would you trade Paul George for Bradley Beal? Mr. No Defense, but let's be honest.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't trade Paul George for a healthy Bradley Beal. Paul
No.
George can't stay healthy, but okay. Anyway, I agree, Drew. I mean, he has a cannon of an arm, like Thomas said. That's all, Joe. That's all we're talking about. We're not talking about winning the MVP or taking anybody to a Super Bowl. I just love that we're getting a guy who's been in an NFL system. But Dallas Cowboys is in the house, and they're like, "Talk to me, Wade. Talk to us." They love hearing Wade, talk. So they love
It just
Wade.
shows you that they're trying to do things different. That's all they're doing.
Are they trying to do things different, though? I think they are, but I mean, I think they are a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Drew. I would go Beal just because he can at least score at will. That's just me.
I'm gonna be in the chat. I'm here at the chiropractor.
All right, bro. He's going through a drive-through chiropractor, one where the chiropractic is part of the menu. There are other things on the menu. You just got to tell them what you want. Don't forget to get them behind the ears. Oh, Aisha Robertson, thank you so much. Brian, Embiid is having surgery on his knee. Who knows when he'll be back? Well, I'd rather him do that than have nothing. Maybe it's microfracture. It's the only thing I can think of, Aisha, but thank you. You are in the hopper. So, Aisha is in. Thank you, Aisha. I hate tanking from my team. Slidehead, they just have bad injuries. Again, I would say the Sixers remind me a lot of the Cowboys, underachieving with some talent on the team. I mean, the Sixers remind me a lot of the Cowboys. They really do. It's not like they don't have good players, right? They just can't seem to get it done. I think Embiid is out there. JoJo is on his way out. He's not long for this league. Yeah, and the fact that we gave him a Supermax, Drew, I would have traded him to the Knicks last year. I would have dumped him to Ultra Cowboys team and said, good luck. We would have got a nice little package for Joel. But, again, we do everything late and ass backwards. That's what we do. Thank you so much for the super chats. Sixers are definitely the Cowboys. Yeah, that's kind of where I feel like, Drew. That's what they remind me of anyway. Look at Chris. I like the background. You got skulls, you got Cowboys, you got asshole Jerry Jones, and then you got you. What's up, bro? Flip Shelton, what's going on? Arturo Gomez, the Cowboys are doing something different like your spouse. Oh, my God. Let's do something different tonight, sweetie. Oh, God. Put on this outfit. What are you trying to say, Arturo? Dustin Roberts, I'm a Knicks fan. I'll pass. Oh, shots fired. I know I have it somewhere. Shots fired. No to Joel. Point taken. What's up, Chris? How are you? You got sound now, brother? No. Okay. We cannot hear you. Can't hear you on the Zoom. Let me re-enter. Oh, gotcha. Maybe I'm talking to myself. So let me put a poll up so people can say no. Nah, I won't bother. Not really worth it. The true Nico tried to do with Jerry Jones here. Let's see. Can't hear you on the Zoom. Let me re-enter. I read that. JoJo is on his way out. He's not long for this league. Yes. So, all right. Let's look. Momo is here. Another guy to crap on what Dallas did. There we go. Crap away. Now I'm joking. Patriots trade for Joe Milton. Trade Joe Milton to Cowboys. Lawyers will likely nudge the league to dump the tush push. Looks like the tush push is on its way out, everybody. The Green Bay, it's all Sledhead's fault. Sledhead's management has come out and they are the chief. They're the driving force behind stopping the tush push. Green Bay. That was leaked today. So interesting. Brian, who the hated GM in Texas now? Jerry's, or I would say it's Nico Harris. Asia. Again, what they did, I warned a kid, Cowboy 66. He was all excited about the trade with the Lakers. I thought that was a mistake. I think you just helped the Lakers get closer to a championship. Again, you can't do it by yourself. The fact that the Mavericks did what they did what was it, last year or the year before, where they went to the NBA Finals, they had no business doing that. Drew, I disagree because Jerry Jones, he may be hated in Texas and around the world, but he's still very visible. Mavericks, they're just not going to the games. There's a big difference. What's up, Virus? There you go. I miss you having you in the chats, brother. I hope work as well. Let's see here. Joe DeMasi, Nico for sure. They traded a 25-year-old superstar for nothing. Joe, agreed. I agree with Joe. Drew, Mavs fans are angry at Nico. Again, that was a horrible move. Horrible for Anthony Davis, a broken down center who never stays healthy. We have one. We know. It would be like us trading Joel Embiid for, I don't know, Drew, put out a name, like a 25-year-old star that's had maybe Zion Williamson, but I think that Zion Williamson is nowhere near on the level of what the Lakers got. So I mean,
I'm trading him.
Well, they are, but he can't keep his weight down. So who would you compare?
I know. Yeah, he has a problem with his weight. He has a real bad problem with that.
I think they can't be upset by. Yeah, I mean, Busch Gardens fan. I really like Joe Milton trade. Busch Gardens fan. I love Busch Gardens, especially the one in Williamsburg. I do. I'm a big Busch Gardens fan. I haven't been there in a few years though. Thanks for hopping on. Dallas fans are dealing with 30 years of frustration, but the Mavs won. It's frustration, Drew, but not all of us are that. I mean, like I was telling you before, I had friends of mine that their father passed away, a happy man, because the Eagles got their first Super Bowl. He's passed away. He's happy. He had one. That's all he wanted to see. I remember 4 out of the 5. I don't remember the first one. So again, I'm good, Drew. I mean, obviously, I want to win as a football fan, but if I don't ever see a championship, I've had my fill. My son, no, not so much. Giannis flip. I think that's a little. So all right. So you're saying Giannis and who did the Mavs trade? I can't think of his name. What's his name? Who did the Mavs trade for Anthony Davis? I can't think of his name.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah, Luka Doncic. I think is Luka any better? Is Luka better than? I don't think Luka's better than a Giannis. Is he? Is Luka better than Giannis?
Hell no.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, who's like comparable to Luka? That if you could trade it Embiid for, and Embiid's breaking down. Actually, Paul George is older. Anthony Davis. I think he's older than Embiid. I think.
Yeah. Because let me see.
Anthony Davis is.
He's been in the league since 2013.
32. He's 32. And let's see. Embiid, I believe, is 29 or 30.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? Joel Embiid is 31. So, okay. He's a year younger.
So you know I'm gonna come with something. I think the NBA the ratings are down. No one's really watching NBA no more like they used to. It's the truth. It's the truth. The ratings are way, way down. This this LeBron James, Stephen A. Smith thing.
Was this the hype?
Yeah, I heard you. The Stephen A. Smith thing.
A little beef.
That exacerbated, made the ratings go up a little bit. LeBron James is the bully of the NBA. Always will be the bully of the NBA because he wants to do this and do that. That spiked the ratings. Luka Doncic. Everybody's saying they're gonna win the championship. No, they're not. Luka's going back to Luka. Luka don't play defense. Luka doesn't want to get back on defense. He's still doing the same thing, complaining about calls. Like LeBron James, they're a duo. They love to complain. And the NBA, I wish, just let me know when they're gonna call traveling on these guys. Just let me know.
Right.
Just let me know when they're gonna call traveling. Let me know when they're gonna call 3 seconds.
Oh yeah. I come from.
Let me know when they're gonna call double or double dribble.
Well, I come from an era of thump and bump. Charles. Detroit, Bill Laimbeer, knocking people out in the post. Rick Mahorn and in the post. Larry Bird, what he had to deal with as far as physicality. That was the NBA. You wanted to fly. What Spud Webb did back in the day in that sort of league was incredible. What they're doing now, it's a shell. I totally agree. It's become a 3-point game. It's become a perimeter game.
And it hurts college too, Brian. Yeah. It hurts the college game.
I actually agree with you. I don't watch it nowhere nearly as much, but I told Drew, I wanted to take Drew to a Sixer game one day. I think that would be cool to hang out, not be so close to football, but just hang out at a Sixer game. But my guys need to be better as far as the Sixers. They're just not, man.
Yeah, but I just can't sit here and watch a game with somebody jacking threes and so like that, and you're gonna call that basketball. They're doing a high school level because they only copy what they see the NBA do. So you see these stars like that. I just don't agree.
1 million Busch Gardens.
And this commissioner, they keep saying he's great.
Not even.
He's kissing the owners have no control. When a player can go and say, "Hey, I want to get out my contract. I got 3 years of my contract. I want to go somewhere else," and he can get out his contract. That's when you know the players are running the league. And tell them what they can and what they cannot and they won't do. If you got 3 years in your contract, I get it. The owners NFL, they say, "Hey, you got 3 years left. We can release you." But the NBA shouldn't be that way.
Momo, I got a lot of nephews, and and they're younger, and I tell them, I be like, man, y'all just don't know about sports compared to the 70s and 80s. Y'all don't. You think you know, but you don't know. Y'all. Only if y'all live in the era that I did back in the 70s and 80s. Sports was different back then. it was different. You know, sports as a whole, it was different. Business wise, it was different. And yeah, I know as time go on, everything kind of advance like it's doing now. But you know, it's advancing to the point that it's advancing to the point that it's getting out of hand. And
Yeah.
and I can agree with you on what you just said. It's kind of getting out of hand. And somebody needs to say, you know, hey, y'all need to slow your roll a little bit.
No one cares. No one cares. The players don't care. The owners getting money from the contracts, the TV contracts, and they it's like that. It's like the NFL. NFL don't care. This push thing is the dumbest thing ever. Why would you stop something that you can't stop? That's like somebody say, hey, I can't stop the pass. We need to stop don't have the quarterback throwing the ball so much because it's killing because the defense can't handle it like that. It would be outrage, and it should be more outrage of just getting rid of a simple organic play that was done back in the 40s. That's how they used to play football in the 40s. Just get in there. It's like a rugby scrub. You get up there and you push.
I said that the other day. I was telling Game Time that the other day. It's you know it's a sign of rugby, and if it doesn't get banned, what these owners need to do is they need
But
to they need to go to their rugby friends and get some advice on how to stop the play.
not only
Because it can
that,
be some.
football, the national football, the first football game ever made, football was not running the. It was just running the ball. You get up there and ran the ball. It was like a rugby scrum. Football, I just can't stand it. As you gonna get rid of that, you might as well say, hey, Patrick Mahomes and all these great quarterbacks, y'all throwing the ball too much. Y'all throwing the ball too much. We gotta get rid of the pass. That's what it's gonna come down to. If y'all gonna get rid of that play, a simple play where they just pushing the line back and he just lit. Because what the problem is, no, I'm just saying from my perspective, the rule I hate in the NFL more than any other rule is the breaking the plane of the goal line. I hate it to
Well,
a
you know, that's
passion.
something we could talk about because my
I can't hear you at all.
You can't hear me?
Get rid of that dumb rule.
We hear you. So anyway, yeah, I mean, there should be able to put some sort of microchip on the goal line and something in the ball that I don't know how that works on the tips of the ball. I mean, all over the ball. Pause. You know that. You know when it crosses the goal, you know they get an alert. But I think what the problem is if the momentum. You have to, if the knee is down, then it's wherever the ball is. You know what I mean? So
See?
I don't know how they're going to fit. I don't know.
Oh, wait, but just think about this, Brian, and everybody in the chat. They didn't start doing the knee crap until players and other players and coaches started saying, "Oh, his knee was down." There was many a time where players' knee was down before they crossed the goal line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Many a time. So this breaking the plane of the goal line or sticking the ball over. No, it should never be that. It should always be where your body falls down at. That's how I see it. Not just breaking the plane. Anybody can break the plane. I stopped you. You did not land in the goal line. You stopped it. That's football. Stop doing this. I hate the rule. And the second most rule I hate in college is the overtime. I hate the overtime in college.
Yeah. So what's everybody thinking the new overtime rule?
Oh shit! They got a new overtime rule now.
Well, it's a new rule that they're going to use. They're going to drop it to 10 minutes in the regular season, and they're going to have a winner. If it's tied after 10 minutes, then you know what I mean. Then it's a tie. But they're going to give each team an opportunity with the ball. They're going to do the playoff overtime, but have 10 minutes. I don't know. They just change it with their win. This zero, this league makes zero sense to me sometimes.
You know, the league has gotten real soft now, man, and you know it's sad. They're doing everybody and the players from yesteryear are very sad in service. They are a disservice.
I
What I'm
texted
trying
you,
to say.
Chris. So yeah. Chris says a crap rule change is a quit running the game. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say about a tush push. I'm not a fan of the play. It has nothing to do with the Eagles. It has nothing to do with the Eagles, but I don't like looking at the play because it doesn't remind me of football. Just like I don't like when, you know, there's nothing that bothers me more than like watch a quarterback, right? We protect all these quarterbacks, right? We protect all the quarterbacks. You saw how guys like Aikman and back in the day, Marino, they got destroyed. Now the quarterbacks can go virtually untouched these days, right? But they'll allow a quarterback to run down the sideline and fake like he's going to go out of bounds and tiptoe his ass down the sideline, right? Trying to get every last yard, and then a player hits their ass and sends them flying while they're still, you know, and they're going to call, you know, a penalty on that. I think that's BS, people. I think that's what's wrong with
that's
this.
BS. That's BS.
Once you break the pocket as a quarterback, and this goes for anybody, you're fair game. If it's a ticky tack where you just hit the chalk, you need to review it and see if it was something. You know when it's bad or when it's late. You know like when it's late. But to me, this league has gotten ridiculous. Is the kneel down rule of football play? No, I don't like that either. To be honest with you, Jimbo, I hate that.
My thing is if a quarterback, if he start running, he's fair game. He's fair game.
That's what I mean.
My thing is this. And what really bothers me with the running the quarterback, it's the announcers saying they always want to say, yeah, that's a rule. And no, stop talking about the rule about players getting hit. You was once a player, now you sucking up to the NFL. Now you up there do a color commentary and say, yeah, that's a flag. It's like that. Because they don't call out bad calls when they're with the announcer of these games. They really don't.
Yeah.
They really don't. Really don't. I remember when the Dez Bryant play, and they called it.
That was like ridiculous.
They kept saying, "Oh, that's a rule." They knew that was a bad call, but they won't call them out. So these announcers need to stop doing that. I mean, be honest, and some do, but most of them don't.
The NFL is taking all the fun out of the league. Because
I don't. And one thing, I'm all for
remember the Funky Bunch? Was that you? Or no? Who was the Washington receivers? Remember they had to group them. There were the little ones. It wasn't the Funky Bunch. Well, I mean, who was it?
It was the Fun Bunch.
The Fun Bunch. Yeah. That stuff was great. You know, like what Michael Irvin used to do
because of the Cowboys.
Like what Michael Irvin used to do. That would be ruled illegal. And like you saw what they just did with CeeDee Lamb, like pointing to the first down under his nose. That's now a penalty. So
because this it is a game affiliated. It means something.
Well, again, I don't know that CeeDee's doing it because it's a gang-affiliated move. CeeDee not part of it.
It means something in game. In games. I understand what it means, but that doesn't mean you take it away.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know.
They got rid of the throat slash. You couldn't do the throat slash. Right. You can't do nothing with this. They even remember didn't they get rid of the tomahawk when players do like that? Or
Yeah. I mean, again, the Smurfs, league commander, yes. Who was the Smurfs? Was that Washington too, or no?
Yeah, it was Washington.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Washington. Yeah, I'm like combining different things. Now,
Yeah, that was smart. Here,
what
Coach,
was
I'm a big
Miami?
Washington fan. My problem with the celebration he got today. I don't need defensive players running all the way down the field celebrate a interception or a fumble. Why we gotta go in the end zone and do their little?
Yeah, now that's annoying. That's annoying. And taking pictures, now that is annoying. They're gonna allow that, but if you get a tough first down catch, you can't come out and do that or whatever. Or,
Yeah, but they allow all these different. The whole team goes down. Practice, the whole defensive squad goes down into the end zone and celebrate a sack or an interception. That's just the celebration. Now I get it. They bring back to let them celebrate, but is that doing that? I care less about that. Are we winning the game? Are we gonna win the game? That's all I'm concerned about winning and losing. That's all. You getting a sack or interception and celebrating with your whole team. Now, if that one player do it, that's fine. Or two players do it together. I have no problem. But not 8, 9 guys going down the field.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe DeMasi, he's right. There's been no injuries on the tush push when with the Eagle fans on this one. It shouldn't be banned. Joe, it shouldn't be banned based on injuries. That's a cop out.
Need to learn how to stop it.
There you go. We hear you. Did you fix it?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
You know, that's the reason why I said that's the reason why I said what I said. You know, if you don't ban it, the owners need to get together. They need to say, "Hey, we need to."
I don't like the.
We
play,
need to go.
But, they don't need to ban it.
We need to go. We need to go. You know, we need to go to our fellow rugby brothers, and we need to.
Wow.
We need to, talk to them. We need to see how we can stop it by talking to them because they don't want to know how to.
Offensive lineman and put them on the defensive line and get some guys that can go low.
That's all.
In
it
the
is.
gaps
It's just
there.
weight. It's just
Yeah, that's
weight.
what it is. It's just you need people that are strong enough to push it back to where they can't get it, which is hard as hell because that's one hell of a fucking play, really.
Be up 10 points, so a damn 2 yards don't mean shit. Be leading on the scoreboard. Be able to run the ball yourself and keep that offense and short yardage don't mean shit. Keep them on the sideline.
And get rid of that breaking the plane of the goal line crap they keep doing.
Yeah.
I can't stand when players stick the ball out and then there's the touchdown. No, it's not a touchdown because you did not.
It's going away, so get ready. After what Green Bay just came out and did, and now you're starting to hear yesterday Roger Goodell saying, well, we're not going to ban the tush push, but we feel that pushing a player from behind and pulling a player from behind can lead to injury, so we're going to get rid of that.
What a bunch of sissies.
Enhance stopping the tush push. So it's going. Hey, Linda, how are you? It's going. But it's just a matter of when. Eagle fans don't care about ban. A.J. Dillon, squat, 645. Saquon, squat,
but here's the problem.
If they're so worried about injuries, why don't they start incorporating the pads back on the players then?
Thank you.
Of course I would feel the same way. I can't stand it. Yes,
stop. You got to wear knee pads.
Exactly.
You got to wear certain pads on your thing that you can't have no pads at all.
This will be the excuse. This will be the excuse. Oh, but it messes up my range of motion or my way of running. It slows me down. That will be the excuse.
It's rugby. It's not a football play, but that's just me.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, I'm just saying, you're not allowed to, just in recent years, you remember they would, you'd literally, I'm surprised they allowed the tush push at all because you're not allowed to push a player downfield, or did they change that rule? I guess you are now.
No, you're always allowed to push a player.
But don't they blow the whistle? Something. I just think it's a weird play, but I don't want it banned, Jimbo. I'm not saying I want it banned. I'm just saying I don't like it. I think it looks like rugby.
This is going to set up.
It's just changing football for me. It has nothing to do with the Eagles. I don't care. Keep it, but I don't want my team playing it.
They're going to set a precedent. If you're going to ban that play, you're going to have to ban ban.
Well, they've already banned different things. That's the thing. They don't have.
So what's the difference of that play versus goal line then in the same formation?
Well, because you're turning around and there's nobody pushing the quarterback. That's the thing. Now, again, I don't care.
Who cares about pushing? Stop the play.
I hear you, but they're going to get rid of it.
They get rid of it. They open themselves for getting rid of a lot of plays.
Tush push? I think it's dumb.
How about this?
Nobody's
how about
complaining about the tush pushing here, Drew. What are you talking about? Why is it
no,
Dallas?
nobody's complaining about
Why
it.
is it
We
Dallas? Nobody
Yeah,
in
we're not
here has a
complaining about
problem
it,
with
bro.
it. Why? Because I say I don't like the play. I don't like a lot of plays in the NFL. You know, nobody liked the off tackle right to Dallas Cowboys in the 90s. Everybody knew it was coming. You couldn't stop it. What are you going to go ban it?
That's a wild fucking story, though, bro.
I don't like the kickoff rules.
And the kickoff rules, now they're going to make it even worse. Now they're going to punish
That's what I'm saying. So, Drew, you tell me, I mean, it's okay not that you like the, you're going to allow the tush push, but we can't have an athletic defensive lineman, if he could jump over somebody, jump over somebody.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Get rid of
What's
that?
wrong with that play? But yet, that's a penalty. That's a penalty.
Because
Why?
guess what? Somebody was complaining.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because we had David Irving for years who could do it at will, and they took that play away from us. Did you hear us? We let it go. We didn't cry. We let it go.
Remember Seattle was doing it? When they had that great defense, was blocking
Not
extra
for long,
points and
Drew.
field
It's
goals.
going to be gone. So enjoy it while it's here.
I don't think no one is complaining. Everybody don't want the tush push to go. I don't want it to go because it leads to other play.
Yeah, I agree with Momo. That's why I don't want it to go, because they're just over officiating the game.
Yeah,
I just have
I
an
don't care
opinion that I
less,
think it's
really
ugly.
because it's a football move and a football play. So
Yeah, because players get pushed all the time. If you're gonna ban something, ban the breaking up the goal line. Ban that play. Because half the time these players ain't nowhere near the goal line and they getting pushed out of bounds at the 1 yard line. They just stick the
I
ball
got news for
and they
you.
get a cheap touchdown.
I got news for you. I know this is a real weird one. If we're gonna do this and just allow like different ways to play football, fine. Let them. I don't give a shit if your knee is down, right? Let them finish the play to the ground. How about that?
That's what I thought.
You know what I mean? Like, your knee is down. If I could still stretch, however long I could stretch while my knee's being down, I get every inch. Do you like that?
No, hey Brian, they probably put that rule in effect. You know why? They're gonna say his body was in motion, his arm was in motion at the same point his knee went down.
I
so
just think
it's
it's a ticky tack because because we're all watching the video of this shit. We're all watching the video. Well, it's short. Now let him finish, which is the Des Bryant thing. Finish into the end zone. You're down. You're not going to be able to go down the field for yards and yards and yards. Let your motion finish. You can't leap after being, you know how like sometimes like the knee will be down, then you'll lunge. No, you don't get the lunge, but let's get it. Let's get every inch that you can.
I think they're making it easy to contradict everything.
That way, wherever you fall,
That's
is
what
where
I
the
think.
ball is.
Just so the refs could keep making dumbass calls even more.
And you know what that would take away? Oh my God, is he laying on a player? Is he not laying on a player? That wouldn't matter.
Did he fart when he was on him?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's showing on him.
Hey, Chris, here's another one, guys. What they probably do? They probably say, hey, he had the potential to score a touchdown, so it is a touchdown.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's what it's leading up to.
Yeah. Well, hell, we already give everybody a trophy for showing up, so why not just give it to him, right?
What's up with Jerry Jones? What's up with Jerry Jones? Why is he doing this?
What? Like, what's he doing? Sorry, I was reading the text. What was he doing?
I don't know, the situation where Michael Parsons want to make a deal without his agent. He knows he can't do that.
Because Jerry's old school, man. You know?
Jerry's straight old school.
He just wants to go to the player. Hey, listen, Momo. Micah brought it onto himself. Okay? Everybody that wants to crap on Jerry, I got Jerry's back this time. It was Micah Parsons that was coming out to the media saying, I'm going to meet with Jerry. I'm going to sit down with Jerry at the Cotton Bowl. We're going to talk about a contract. Okay?
Right.
Micah knew what he was getting involved in. He did it. He did it to himself.
Yeah.
He wants to go hang out with Jerry in the suite during the Cotton Bowl and talk about a contract, saying, I need a contract done now. All of a sudden, well, I'm not doing nothing without my agent. Nobody said you're doing nothing, but you want to talk to the man, there he is. So that's all. I would say in this case, I don't have a problem with it. You know, Micah came
Yeah,
out first and
I
wanted
gotta
to
admit,
meet
he
with
did.
him, Momo. He wanted to meet with him,
I'm
hang
just
with him.
curious. I'm just curious. Your take on it.
Yeah.
Well, here's my take
They ain't
on
signing
Michael
shit.
Parsons. I'm gonna say it again. Michael Parsons is gonna hurt the Cowboys long term because his everybody wants to talk about his podcast ain't doing nothing. Y'all people podcast. When you a public eye like Michael Parsons and you get deals for millions and millions of dollars on your podcast, but you ain't learning nothing different.
Maybe Momo. Maybe because I was told that he has been offered the highest non-quarterback contract, but maybe the details, the devil's in the details, right?
Yes.
Dallas is good with writing the details. Maybe, just maybe, they're saying, well, Mikey, you need to be here instead of being over in Dubai. You need to be at every, off-season program. Okay, if you want this money, okay.
Yeah,
And let me just explain
that's
to
fair.
everybody in the chat. He wants highest paid non-quarterback money. You need to be more than a just player. You need to be a model of like showing up. Maybe Momo, maybe he said, we don't want you doing the podcast in season.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. If I was
I
older,
don't
I would want him
know,
to do
because
that
it's all
Not on the
speculation.
podcast. It's what he does on social media. He is always going after players and the people and people who commented on his Twitter page or X page. So he's going back and forth with them.
I'm
Why he
bad
doing
with
that?
social media. I want to apologize if anybody sends me. I don't normally do social media too much, so I'm not real good with it. I should advertise myself more, but I don't.
Controversy creates cash. Maybe
But these
that's the
young
reason?
players, Momo, that's what they do. And Chris, that's what they do.
But
They,
that's you don't want to put attention to the team. Don't put attention to the team.
Every team has a player. Every team has a player on each team in the NFL has a podcast. That's it. That's the NFL's doing.
yeah.
The NFL has
No, that's
NFL
one thing.
has players that each player.
What's up, Chris
The
Wise?
I
NFL
agree with you with
players
that.
Each team got to have a player that have a podcast.
Linda, real quick, let me read Linda's comment, and then we'll get back to the spirited conversation. Linda says, Jerry always does that to players. He negotiates with the media instead of the agent. Good for ticket sales. Makes the players look greedy.
She's right.
Simple.
She's
So
right
that's
on
a
that.
very wise statement there, Linda. I agree. I'm just saying I am not going to crap on Jerry for this move when Mike has been begging to have an ear of Jerry. I'm sorry. You want to come talk to me? My goal is to get you. See, Dallas don't mind paying the player, Momo. They never mind. That's why NFL players who've played for Dallas in large part love Jerry Jones, because he will pay you more. He will pay. He never has a problem with paying the players. He just wants to have certain things in the wording of the contract where he has an out. It's like playing poker, you want to, it's always better if you have a better hand than not having a good hand, you know what I mean? Because if they call your bluff, at least you got something to throw down. I don't know. Interesting. Very, very
Well, here's
interesting.
my take. I think because he's on social media and he calls for, I just think Michael Parsons is a one-trick pony. He's a defensive end. That's what I see. I don't see him defending the pass or stopping the run. So if all you do is personally, I mean, I just look at defensive players. If he's a defensive player and he's that dude and he just there to sack the quarterback, he's a specialty player.
Right.
But you put him down
But I've seen him out there in
second
coverage
and
before.
third down for long distance when the quarterback has to throw the ball. So everybody gets on me about it. No, that's what players like that are. Now he's a specialty down player. Now if he can defend the pass and defend the run, now he's an all around player. You can't do that. So is he worth the money? Kind of money?
It doesn't matter if he's worth it, if he's not worth it, or if there's someone willing to pay then you're worth it. Me personally, I already said he's not as good as Myles Garrett, so I would go to Mike and say you're not getting as much as this guy because he has more of an all-around game. Now, maybe somebody else will, but if you're playing in Dallas, this is what I'm willing to offer you. He probably wouldn't take it, and probably I would have to trade him. I love Micah, but that's probably where I would come down on it. What the hell is Momo talking about? One trick pony. That's from an Eagle fan. Thanks, Lynn.
You also got to put him in the right position, too.
Y'all not even seeing people in the chat. Look what he's doing. He is rushing the quarterback. That's it. That's his job. So if he rushing the quarterback, there are players who get paid a lot of money just to rush the quarterback because when it's on second and passing down.
Take a big step back and literally.
If it's 30 inches, he's not going to be there to stop the run.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Momo, why are you so mad?
I ain't mad. I'm just telling the truth about Mike. I think he's a very good passing defensive end guy. I don't believe.
I believe we don't put him in the right position.
Don't
and
you
since
kind
he's
of
been with us, we haven't. You can't line a
that
guy up there 30 times times in a row pass rushing and expect him not to be worn down after going a guy that's given up 100 pounds.
I agree with you, Chris.
I think it's more technically how they're using him. If they would use him as a piece that is a pass rusher, but is a guy that can go out, and spy and probably. Go ahead.
Is he a runner? I mean, I see him play
Well, Dak,
the
here's the deal. I'm
linebacker
the best there
position,
is.
and
Plain simple. I mean, I wake
he
up
was
in the morning, I piss excellence.
Go ahead. I'm just listening.
Dude, fuck it.
I'm just saying you got to put your players in the right position to make plays. You can't just have him rushing a passer all the time. You got to mix it up. He's a linebacker to begin with. He's a 3-4 linebacker. I hate to say that, but he is. And why the hell we're using a linebacker at defensive end like that? Look at him though when he's going at DE. They're holding him literally every play.
Plus, if you think about it, all this fall back on the DC.
True.
But that's all he knows at this
fall
point.
back on the DC. And see, and people don't think about that. People don't think about that. People tend to overreact and say what Momo is saying.
I'm not overreacting. I'm seeing with my eyes. He doesn't know. He doesn't cover the pass.
But that
because he's not put in a position to cover it.
It all falls back on the defensive coordinator.
Exactly.
But my question.
I have never heard.
It seems like you have a little problem understanding the English language.
Yes, I do, Rock.
What's up, Jesse?
What's up, Jesse? Okay, let me explain my position once again for the last time.
Yeah.
Let me explain my position again about Micah Parsons. He's a very good defensive end rushing the pass. That's all I have said. All I'm saying is that, hey, there are people like him who gets a lot of money, who are special players who go on second and on passing yardage to rush the passer. So
let's get the
if
green.
he's not put in the right position, now he's learned. He's never going to be put in the right position in his career as we speak of today. Is because he is used to rushing the passer, and that's how everybody uses it. So now he's not doing what he needs to do because he just rushing the passer in his career. That's what all these different DCs that came to the Cowboys, they always put him in that position.
Momo.
Anyway, let's move on. I don't know how we got on to again.
Surprised we never show enough 5-man front really with him in that package. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking in my
no, nothing to apologize about. Yeah, I mean, again, I'll be curious to see because a lot of the moves that Dallas is making doesn't fit the traditional Eberflus defense. Like some of the players that they're getting, you would think are more man defender type guy. Like Kaiir Elam has a great upside if he's played the right way. Elam was played out of position in Buffalo. They put him in a zone scheme, and he's not a zone corner. So we'll see. But,
I'll be curious to see. Dallas a zone guy?
Who? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly. Well, Eberflus was actually brought up in Rob Ryan's defense, which was a 3-4. Then
Right.
he worked on, behind, what's his name, Rod Marinelli, and fell in love with his defense, which is more 3-tech related, which is why they went out and got.
You guys hear me?
Yes, which is why they went out and got Thomas as a rotational 3-tech behind Osa. So our 3-tech situation's great. We just need to get a big boy to either start in front of or rotate in with Mozzie. That would be what we have to do next. So talk to me in 3 weeks, and I'll let you know if we did that. But
okay. So when's the draft? Is it the 18th or the 19th?
The 24th.
The 24th. I'm gonna break some breaking news right now. You heard it first on.
Here we go. Breaking news. Hold up. Let me do it. I know I have it somewhere. Here we go. Ready? Breaking news, Momo. Go right ahead.
Okay, here's the breaking news. That somebody in the top 5 picks is going to trade down. Somebody else gonna get that pick. Somebody gonna come up.
Who is it? The breaking
I
news.
believe
Either
it's gonna be either the Cowboys or Kansas City.
Who the hell is Dallas going up and getting? Travis Hunter?
What the?
I'm telling you because I think they want Gently bad, and they're afraid they might not get him.
Ashton Gently? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That would, it would be a move. So we shall see. Luvu is just a Timu version of Parsons, Chris Dooley. Oh, God. YouTube Jay Capelot. Momo was right. There you go. So you got some fans in here. Momo getting a lot of hate, but YouTube Jay Capelot's got you. What's up?
You the latest from Adam Schefter?
No. What's that? Yeah, you're getting Travis Hunter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Either Travis Hunter or the other guy. Because
it's all bullshit. Adam Schefter is the same guy who said that we were landing, what's his name? And we ended up a Cooper Cup right before he went to Seattle. So Adam Schefter, just tell Adam I said he's a joke.
Adam Schefter is full of shit.
Yeah. How's that, Jesse?
I'm trying to figure out what's his contact. Because he get everything wrong. And everybody praise him on ESPN like he's this great. No, he's horrible. He's just a guy.
Pretty good.
Momo, Adam Schefter's full of crap, and he need to put that damn cell phone down.
Yes, he does.
Y'all scared. They got scared.
Like he's doing something.
Again, were you playing him, though, Jesse? That's my question.
Whatever it needs to be, we're rebuild. Doesn't matter. We got the best player.
It does matter because he can't play in the NFL both sides a lot, or else he ain't going to be good.
Of course. Whatever they think
he ain't going to be good at either. So he needs to be, in my opinion, most teams have him as a corner. I think if you truly want to maximize him, you put him at receiver. That's just
well, that's what I was thinking. Put him as a receiver.
That's what I would do.
A and B, and then we'll dart.
He'll be the starting corner.
Thank you.
I can see them. I can see them in some. I can see that giant offense put him in some packages with Malik Neighbors. I can see that.
That's what I'm saying. A and B.
Blue Virus says, "Bro, I'm annoyed of this. I don't give a crap what these guys do on their days off as long as they show up on game day." I hear you.
I think you in the norm. I think that's not true because these
I would say this though, Virus. I would say if you want like top money, you need to do things off the field. And I'm not talking charity because Micah does a lot of local charity work. If anybody doesn't know, it's not my job.
He does.
It's not my job to come out and say, well, this guy's a great charitable. No, he does. Micah's
they
great.
all do, actually.
Not all of them. You'd be surprised.
Not all of them.
But
not all of them.
I would say this. He does his charity work. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. So, everybody's got to take that into account. But if you want to be the highest paid, I kind of think you need to be the first one in the building and the last one to leave type of guy. You know,
and that's a problem for me too, though.
That's kind of
all
where
this
my
highest
issue
paid
is.
junk.
I don't.
I want people that want to win.
He
If
puts
you're
in the
coming to a
work. He
team and
puts
that's
in the
your
work.
thought process is my pay,
right?
You know, I don't want that. I want people that want to win, who want to kick some ass.
On paper,
that's
Drew.
me.
They got to play, bro.
Yeah,
again, Drew, don't get caught up
you
with
saw that
paper
with
draft.
Brady. You saw that with
that's Drew.
Josh Allen right now taking $5
Again,
million
Jackson Dart
less.
could miss, you know, and
But
then it wouldn't
so
be.
end of the day,
Or
you
we
want a
can
player.
hit.
End of the day, you want a player who's committed to your team. So he's there every day, trying to learn better, do better.
Well, Vinny,
making everybody else better around him.
Hey, Vinny, if I'm paying you,
build the wall, but you can't just one piece doesn't hold the house.
Vinny, if I'm paying you $41 million to play for me, you're going to be in my building in the off-season programs. And you're not going to be in Dubai. I have to see what if you're podcasting in season, that means you're not. Now, it's after work. It's only for an hour. I get it. I would have to have some say in what you're doing.
And also, people keep forgetting. For me, when you do a podcast, when you do any podcast, you not just doing for an hour. You doing for many hours.
Actually, it's about an hour and a half because he walks in. There's producers, Bleacher Report runs it. He walks in, sits down. He's not like me.
No, I said before the Bleacher Report took over, he was not doing that.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about now. Because when I have to do a live stream, I could look at no information. It still takes me a half hour before I go live just to get everything together. I don't have a producer in my ear telling me what to talk about. I don't have anything. So
you gotta do it all yourself.
Yeah, I know. It sucks, right?
Hmm.
You know how it works. I mean, everybody thinks it's just easy. You just turn it on and go live. That's not how it works. But anyway, this is a good conversation to have. But you know, again, I like Mike as a person. Like I said, I can't say that I don't drink.
I like him too.
I don't say that I don't drink and I don't smoke. I don't smoke, but I can't say that, you know. My main thing is with the podcast is when you start not winning, which Dallas is doing, then everything is on the table. If Dallas was winning Super Bowls, nobody gives a shit about his podcast, but they're not. So now we're going to look for a reason. But to me, if you want to get paid highest paid non-quarterback, and I don't have a problem if you're just an unbelievable pass rusher, I don't have a problem with it. But you need to be there more, you know, for your teammates. This is the third defense in 3 years that he's learning. He better be there at every mini camp. No skipping because you got to.
Oh, he's gonna skip. He's gonna skip those mini camps. Trust me.
Well, we'll see, and then we'll call him out.
If he doesn't get paid, he's gonna skip.
Yeah, they all do it.
That's the standard procedure for all league players. Prima donnas.
Here's my thing. Here's and I'm tired of this new narrative about Dak Prescott, how great he looked. I don't care how much weight you lose.
Settle down.
With Dak Prescott. I don't hate the Dak Prescott, but I think Dak Prescott was never gonna be friendly.
I don't have the patience to jack with you today.
Wow, Jerry's upset.
There it was. Glory hole.
No, but I just don't think Dak Prescott ever trust Jerry at all. Because remember with Dak Prescott, what Jerry did to him. He was, I think that wasn't the second year, his third year or something like that, when he was talking about bringing back Tony Romo out the booth to come and start for the Dallas Cowboys. Remember that?
That's Jerry being Jerry.
No. He was serious about that. You think as a starting quarterback, I'm ever going to trust you? I think that's the problem in Dallas. It's Dak not believing that.
That's Jerry. It's all about Jerry. Jerry and his drama. It's all been for years. Jerry and his drama.
So what's your problem in New York? What's your problem? It's all about what?
10 years I haven't taken bad coaches. That's the problem. Once our big man left after they fired him.
The GM has something to do with that?
Yeah, GM as well. I'm faulting his ass too. My thing is this. The last time we did anything was with my man Eli.
Oh, stop it with this Eli. Eli wasn't good.
Oh, stop. There we
I don't
go
know.
again.
Oh, man. I don't know about that.
Eli wasn't good. Eli in his heyday was good.
God.
When Eli lost his
Eli was
offensive
on your
line,
team,
he
you
was
That coach
sloppy
you
right
guys
now.
have.
Seasons.
That
Look
used
at
to
his
coach the
seasons.
Jaguars.
Look at his
Look at his
seasons.
Yeah, we got
Look at
two.
his
Look
seasons.
at
two
his
Super
Look at
Bowls.
his
bowls. Look
seasons.
at his MVP.
Look at
Please.
his seasons.
2 Super Bowls is what we see.
Yeah,
Eli, Hall of Fame.
look at
Look,
his
drop the
seasons.
mic.
Look at all the Super Bowl runs he ran. How was his on the regular season? What did he do in the regular season?
Eli
Y'all
has
keep forgetting that.
Eli has better stats than Jalen Hurts. What are you gonna say? Jalen's not a good quarterback?
Oh, absolutely not. He's not a good quarterback.
I teed that one up real high.
It's all about what you do in the moment.
I
And
teed
what did
that one
Eli
high.
do? He threw that ball to David Tyree, and Tyree got up there and caught it. It's all
Get
about
that
what you
man
do.
glory hole stat.
Remember the Ravens won the Super Bowl? That year they won the Super Bowl?
With Trent
And they had,
Dilfer.
what was the quarterback? Flacco?
Dilfer.
Whatever his name
Scott
was?
Mitchell. Was it Trent Dilfer or Scott Mitchell? I think it was Scott Mitchell.
No, I'm talking about Flacco when they won the Super Bowl with Flacco.
It was Trent Dilfer.
No, I'm talking about Flacco when they had
yeah,
Flacco.
yeah.
They
He
won
beat.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was the Mighty Wings commercial.
Yeah. Flacco was throwing the ball up in the air, and I forgot the wide receiver name. He had and he was just jumping in the air, snagging
Joe
the ball
Flacco
down.
beat what's his name? Dude is banned from the NFL.
Yeah,
Oh, Kaepernick.
Kaepernick.
Thank you,
that's
Ultra.
it. Yeah.
And that was bullshit too. You go, what? I'm gonna tell you something, and a lot of some African Americans
You're
got
telling
mad at me.
something.
What I'm about to
You're telling
say.
a lot of something.
No, they got mad at me. All my black friends got mad at me. What I say about that situation. So he sued the NFL. NFL settled with him to get money, right? They gave him all this money, all disclosed money.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Millions of dollars.
Okay.
And then,
Right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
he decided, I want to come back to the NFL.
I'm gonna let my dog out.
Jesse, that's crazy to me. If you sue me on a job, what makes you think you can come back and get the job, come back and apply for a job and try to get another job where I just gave you settle out of court with you or not out of court, but I settled with you for crazy amount of money. Now you're gonna try to come back to make more money off me?
That's business. What can you say? That's part of business. Like any
And that's
other,
not
any other
business. No
company.
one's going to do that.
So
He was never coming back to the NFL.
well, that was the plan. He wasn't coming back to the NFL. He made his choice. He got blackballed.
No. What I'm saying, when after he sued, he got all that money.
No.
He decided he wanted to come.
Shut the fuck up. The NFL always does that. To shut the fuck up money. That's what that was.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's
But why
what it was.
was trying to come back and be the starting quarterback? No NFL team was going to hire you.
He wasn't that good anyway.
Kaepernick should have went head on and went to Canada after when all that happened.
There you
Should
go.
have went to Canada.
You should sit there in Canada, let it simmer, and then come back.
That,
but he didn't want it. He wanted the clout. He wanted the clout. He loved the clout.
And this all this stuff he was doing, and he's if you got a problem with NFL, you need either speak to your lawyer or stuff like that. When you get millions and millions of dollars for NFL after they settle, you can't go back and say, "Hey, I want to come back now and be a quarterback, join the NFL."
Quarterback. That's my team.
Went to Canada.
Once again, after all was said and done, Bomo, what has he done lately? Where is he now? What has he done for the community? Nothing.
I've been saying that for years. He have never done enough, but I ain't seen enough work. He has done some work with at the time of Black Lives Matter. He has done some work with charity work and all this stuff like that. I didn't say he hasn't
Who
done
we talking about that? Who we talking about?
Kaepernick.
Oh, well, just real quick, Ultra. Yeah, I tried to bring that up, and then everybody says they didn't play anybody, yada yada. It's still an NFL game. I mean, I like Joe Milton coming out of college. So again, he's a backup quarterback for the Cowboys now. People got to deal with it. He's not going nowhere. He's signed for another 3 years. He's got a total of $4 million. Partially, part of that has been paid out. That's a very good backup. I would say that's the best backup we've had since the Red Rifle, in my opinion. Since I can't think of his name. Who was the Red Rifle? Thomas. Who am I thinking of?
Redhead.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Andy
Yes,
Dalton, yeah.
Thank you. So again, that's all we're saying. Again,
Until Andy Dalton has been right ever since that game against Washington.
yeah, when you knocked him out into outer space.
Oh yeah, he knocked the carrot off him.
Yeah. He was seeing stars. Yeah, they were like, "What's your name?" No, yeah, they were like, "Who you playing?" Washington. Where are you at? Landover,
Thursday.
Maryland. I don't know where the hit was. Was it in Maryland or was it in Dallas?
I thought it was in Dallas.
All right, I'm in Dallas. What's your name? And then he said he was Batman. They said, no, he needs to go to the blue tent. So, the
I just
foundation is
understand
called
where were
Lions
these
Hurt.
vicious hits?
These hits have always been, I think, for the NFL. Matter of fact, they used to make the videos. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was videos and like that. Then when the players started suing NFL about they getting hurt and stuff like that, and they had to sell all that money and stuff like that. What the NFL, I agree with Sandra Sharp said last night. If NFL, the bargain was, if y'all wanted us to get an 18, another game, get rid of the tag. Get rid of the tag. Get rid of the tag. You want me to do another game, and on top of that, give 10 years of medical after I leave. Pay for my medical 10 years after I leave the league. Because
they're fighting that for years, though. They've been fighting that for years.
And that's what they should do. If you want me to put more weight on my body, and now I just found out they're gonna have 3 games on Christmas Day. It probably ain't gonna be on regular TV. Probably be on Netflix or Amazon.
Here's what I'm
or
afraid
Peacock.
of. Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that they're gonna make Dallas play on Christmas Day in Las Vegas. That will be the only way I can't go to the Vegas game. I could go, but I won't go. I won't leave my family on Christmas. So that would suck.
There's no Dallas will do it just for the first
Well, I'm only saying that because Netflix has been getting killed with ratings. I don't know. It's been hot and cold, and they're going to want Dallas on there. So, and I'm hoping not.
And I got a crazy hunch that
Dallas
may be playing Brazil this year. Because the Chargers got the game in Brazil this year. And
Here's the problem with those games going to London and overseas during the regular season. I've always believed, I'm not yelling, I'm gonna be calm about this, that you take away a home game. You take away a home game from the fans for that city who wants to tailgate. Because not everybody goes to the game, have a ticket. They go out there just to tailgate outside the stadium.
They'll have the Christmas party out in the stadium.
Yeah. So I just think in I could be wrong. But I think in 3 to 5 years, you won't see no more local games on your TV nationwide. I think all these games is going to be either on Peacock or some other network.
Well, that's what I talked about the other day, Momo. I want to stop
Possibility,
it soon.
but I don't know. I mean,
I want to stop it soon, but that's what I was talking about.
Politicians and stuff will keep it. No, I can't do that.
No, they can't do nothing about it. You can
That's what I
still
was talking
watch
about
your
the other day, though. Like, they need to expand the rosters. If they're going to 18 games, they need to expand the rosters, expand everything, make more jobs for the players, give them an extra bye week. I'm okay with that part of it. But who the hell knows?
I'm an opponent. I don't believe that football should be played on Sunday. You turn around and play on Thursday.
Yeah, no. Well, that's the problem. Now they just went from 28 days notice to change their schedule to 21. That's horrible.
That's crazy.
So in 3
They got
weeks,
Thursday, now they're playing Fridays.
now they can, allow you to move. So
I hate people don't realize, and I told my best friend, you just love the NFL because what it does for you for fantasy football. Yeah. You don't care about the players. Yeah. It's just
money. It's all about money.
It's all about the money. It's like, hey, let's put somebody else in there.
Momo, why do you think there's franchises in Vegas now? They always would.
Well, they would have never done that.
That was
They would have
always
never done
the. I don't know what you call it. That was always a stigma. That was always a no gambling. And then they brought, and that's fine because I'd rather be out in the open than being, at least tax it and let it just fine. Let's just be honest with what's going on rather than say, oh, no, there's no gambling. Yeah, there is. They just fired, I don't know the ref's name, but they just fired a referee in NFL, I believe.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. I remember that.
Basically cheating. So, yet we're not going to go with full-time refs. So, it's just a little ridiculous. We got a $1 billion organization.
Here's the problem with going to Vegas because all these sports franchises and in these leagues are doing it. The problem with that is I'm against NFL to talk the talk, walk the walk, and stuff like that. When you have
You're talking to the Rolex.
the gambling. The gambling is a problem for me because it's too many players say this, they can't gamble. People go have somebody else gamble for them. So we don't know how many players.
They send their brother or sister or mom to go gamble for them. That's what they do.
Yes. So what are they talking about? They got side? No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. That's why I stopped watching. I don't even watch the final NCAA March Madness crap.
See, I would say this, Momo. I would say
no such thing as a Cinderella team.
You can't take everything like personal. I haven't watched much of it this year. I haven't. And I would say, Momo, I do believe there's more teams that have competed this year. No, like, am I right with that?
What in what game in March Madness?
That's exactly. I mean, I know Duke. Is it all number one seeds? Is that what it is? Please
Duke,
tell me.
Auburn.
I think is
Duke,
it? Okay,
Auburn,
well, it tells you how much I know. Duke had been bad.
Florida.
The usual
suspects. So it's always
the usual suspects.
Okay.
Yeah, pay attention to the Florida Houston one.
But yeah, I used to love the the tournament. And then they added the play-in game, right? Everybody. Hey, FYI, it doesn't matter how many teams you put in the college bowl, like championship. Somebody gonna be mad and think they should be in. You could have, 20 teams. There'll be a 21st team and say, "Oh, we were just as good as that 20th team." It ain't never going away. So,
no, of course not. But what I'm saying, I guess what I'm
eliminated
saying in a nutshell, that there's no such thing as Cinderella anymore in college basketball tournament. There's no more. Cinderella is dead. If she ain't coming back, she in the slippers. She's gone. Ain't no such thing as Cinderella team because most of the teams that are out there is there. I mean, they're not gonna get there to 5 or 16 no more. You won't see that no more. Once in Blue Moon, you like happened early in the year. No, I just don't see it. But the NFL
wearing combat boots.
Yeah,
Captain Killjoy.
Well, yeah. But end of the day, the draft is coming up. My Washington team needs to draft some defensive players. I'm hoping they do that because our defense is shot. We couldn't even stop the run.
Well, that's why I was.
I did tell you that defense.
I mean, that's why I was saying before, you could go out and sign all the free agents you want. Saquon Barkley would have not been what he would be to Dallas or most other teams, but he was all that going to Philly because they had already had a really good roster built. You can't just take Saquon and dump him anywhere and expect to be successful as a team. Now, Saquon could be successful. I get it. He's a talented guy, but it was just a perfect marriage for Saquon and Philly.
Yeah, he keeps that up. He's gonna run his ass into the Hall of Fame.
Well, he needs to do it for a little longer, but that's how.
I don't know.
Speaking of a little longer, Brian. Hey, Momo, this is the year for your quarterback. Now it's the time to prove we can do something.
Oh, he will. He will. These naysayers saying sophomore slump. We'll see.
No, you got yourself a real schedule now, brother. Let's see.
I'm telling you, I already know where we're gonna win. We're gonna win 12 games. Between 11 or 12 games again.
What? 12 games of where? Madden? And Madden?
Who's winning 12?
This season.
Who's winning 12? I didn't hear.
Who's delusional now?
I'm not delusional.
Wait. Who's winning 12? The Giants?
Momo here. Not the
Giants ain't winning
but the
5, let
Redskins
alone
will win
12.
here.
Oh, you're talking about
Not my team.
Oh, you're talking about Washington. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a 12 gap.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't gotten that far.
Because
You can subtract 2 and 12 to the Eagles.
Dude, our whole
a lot
division
of
has
these
a
teams
road
have
to
lost a
toe this
lot
year.
of players. A lot of these teams lost a lot of players, so they're not gonna be the same team you think they was last year. So just be prepared for that.
I'll be prepared, all right. I'll be prepared for the mocking you're going to get.
I have a feeling that a division is even closer this year. So I think Giants will be a couple games better.
Outright.
I think the Giants will be a couple games better. The Eagles will be a couple games worse. Dallas will be a couple games better.
Actually,
and Washington will be about the same. So I think Eagles and Washington are the favorites for the division. Dallas probably about 9 or 10.
And the Giants might
and the
sneak
Giants
up there
maybe
with some
7 or
games.
8.
Nah, Giants ain't going nowhere. We're sitting at the bottom there.
Hey, Jesse.
No, Dallas put the blueprint out on JD5. We had him on the sideline.
How was the sideline? Because it was the last game of the
No,
season.
I'm talking about the first game in Landover. In Landover, he was on the sideline.
Boy, he was enjoying that
But
bench,
I will
Momo.
say this. Those 2 games against the Eagles, that wasn't Jaden Daniels' fault. The Eagles are putting up. It was Washington. I think Momo was right. It was Washington's defense. So it was Washington's defense.
That championship game with the Eagles. All you Eagles fans keep forgetting. He didn't play bad. He was actually throwing the ball down the field, and he was getting it in position.
Yeah, he got position, all right.
Momo, I hate to say it, man. I was at that game when we played watching the last game of the year. They was tearing Daniels' ass up. I'm sorry.
That was the last game of the year.
They was
that was the last game of the year, and they took Daniels out.
Well, they decided to get a head start on the tape before everybody else did next year.
They was tearing.
Oh,
I told you, I
was the last
was
game of the year.
Hey,
I'm just saying, the last game of the year, they had planned to put the second string Mariota in the game. They had already been planning to put him in the game. They already planned that. That was the plan. I don't know if you didn't know that or not. They had already planned to put Mariota in that game.
You know, that may have been the plan, but they took him out earlier than that plan.
No, they didn't. He was going to play the first quarter.
Get out there!
Anyway. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, everybody. We're going to get out of here. I got to go do a few errands, looking at the clock.
Yeah,
I'm like,
too.
holy
I got to
crap.
make a couple phone calls.
Yeah, I got to go do some errands. I'm going to be on later tonight, so keep an eye out. Make sure you have your bell notifications on. I'll come on probably later. So, all right, another live stream tonight. I will talk to everybody. I'll do more research on Milton, but we kind of know what it is. It's they gave up 171, which was, thank God, it wasn't 149. So they basically, Dallas dropped 46 picks in the draft because we got a 7th rounder. So we dropped from 171 to 217, and we got Joe Milton. So again,
yay!
Not bad for a backup quarterback. He's 25 years old. He's 1 year in the league. Very athletic. He's got a strong arm. Needs to get better, obviously. I like what it is. I like that we didn't just have to go in the 2nd round and draft a quarterback. I like that. So I'm good. So anyway, I'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for the Zoom crew that stopped by. And thank everybody that is hanging out in the chat. And I will talk to you later. Peace.
Later, guys.
Adios.